Through the years I've been at Dynamic Catholic, there is one moment that has moved my heart and touched my soul in a way that is unforgettable. It happened when I was stopped by a woman at a local conference. She felt compelled to share a piece of her story with me. She started telling me how fine her life used to be. She told me about her house, a couple of kids, and how, decent her marriage was. Then one day, her husband was given a book written by Matthew Kelly. And for some reason, after many years of being offered a book, he decided to read that one. And after that, nothing was the same. She told me her husband's faith became the most important thing in his life. She told me how he started partnering with Dynamic Catholic and our resources by handing out books and CDs like they were candy. She told me about the lives he changed, how their whole family seemed to come alive, and the new heights their marriage reached. And then she paused. She took a deep breath, and she told me about the accident, how it had suddenly taken her husband's life, and how at the funeral a couple of days later, in honor of the man he'd become, she handed out his favorite Matthew Kelly CD to everyone who came to the funeral. She told me how the tragedy seemed to be wrapped in hope because of how deep her husband's faith had become, and because he had died the man she always dreamed he could be. I stood there speechless as she thanked me and asked me to extend her thanks to our entire team for all that we have meant to her and her family. I can't tell you how honored I felt then or even now as I share this story with you to be a part of a mission that's having that kind of impact on the lives of real people. Neither this story nor the hundreds that flood Dynamic Catholic each week, none of them happen without the incredible team I work alongside of. That's certainly true. But all of our efforts, all of them, would be for nothing if it wasn't for the tens of thousands of Dynamic Catholic ambassadors praying for this mission, sharing the message boldly with men and women just like the husband in the story, and giving $10 a month to ensure that we can keep developing world-class content that meets people where they are and leads them to where God is calling them to be. None of the impact that Dynamic Catholic has had or will have is possible without the Dynamic Catholic Ambassador Club. Their simple acts of generosity, their prayers, their efforts, and their monthly gift, they inspire me every single day to lay my life down for this mission. In a world that seems to be growing darker and darker by the day, that seems to make it more and more difficult to be courageous and shine the light that God has given each and every single one of us, the Dynamic Catholic Ambassador's light seems to shine brighter and brighter. Today, I invite you to join them. I invite you to have your light join theirs. Become a Dynamic Catholic Ambassador today and join a team of people that are truly and powerfully transforming lives.